What's going on, my compulsive Call of Duty players? My name is Xavvo, and today I'm going to be doing my promised Q&A that I actually requested. Well, I was planning to do, a week or so ago. So yeah, I've got a bunch of questions. I've got 11, I believe, which is sick. I've got a few off of some of the same people and one off a lot of other people. It's not like you have to ask two. That was just an option in case you had more to ask. So it's privileged to have more than one question from the same person, but also it's fine if you don't. But obviously, thank you to everyone who left a question. Now, I just quickly want to say something about this. Some of the questions I've got from these people, I will answer them unbiasedly, despite the fact that I have fallen out with them, and I think we all know who these people are. That's Orn and Rick. I'm not good with these guys at all anymore. They have a grudge on me for some reason, just because I support MVP Elliott over them in terms of points and shit. Like, there's just a bit of a drama thing going on, and it's fucking weird. So now I can't stand them, and I believe Orn's making a video on me, so that there will be a response to that if that happens on my rant channel. But yeah, I'm going to answer them regardless because it's a question. It was from when they were actually being nice to me still, despite them saying they were never mates from the start or whatever bullshit they made up. So yeah, without further ado, let's actually get into this, because people hate when I fucking rammer and talk so much at the start. I honestly understand that, so just wanted to clear those things up. But without further ado, let's get into this. So first question comes from Kiers, and he said, Kids versus Mythical, who makes better content? No bias. Also, by the way, before I say first question, they're actually in a particular order because I wanted to space them out so they weren't, like, the same questions weren't together, especially because 𝙻𝚒𝚗𝚜 recommended me to do that on Discord, because I've usually always done that. So they're in a particular order, but I thought this one was a good one to start off with. So Kids said, Kids versus Mythical, who makes better content? No bias. Now, people can call out that I'm biased. They can say I'm picking someone because I'm their friend or whatever. Like, this is not because of my bias. Even when I was beefing with Kiers, I actually thought he was a pretty funny bloke. Like, I would watch his videos and think, this is some fucking quality stuff. Like, and he does know how to get into people's head. He knows how to wind people up who are trying to pick sides against him, you know what I mean? Like, when I was too busy against Kiers, he would mock me, and it would get in my head, and I'd literally get so triggered, and that's what he wanted, and it was so funny, because I look back and it's like, you know what, he's pretty good at doing that, and I'd watch his content and be like, you know, this is pretty good. Now, if I'm going to be honest, there's an advantage to both of these people, right? Kiers has the better content, I think, but Mythical has the better thumbnails and banner and shit like that. So it's like basically cover art skills. Because with Kiers, I've had to make him some thumbnails, which I'm not arguing that I'm more than happy to make people banners and logos and thumbnails for them, because I'm just a nice person. I'll do that if they want me to, because not everyone has the same skill set as some people, so it's obviously no biggie if people want me to make them one. But Kiers' thumbnails typically seem to be pretty basic. They do look pretty good a lot of the time, but it's like they're not overdone, they're not really professional, they're just kind of there, you know, they're simple. Mythical puts a lot of effort into his thumbnails, and I've got to give it to him. His art, his editing is pretty fucking sick. I would just say his music cover arts look a bit weird because they've got him in the top corner, not centralized at the left and everything. But yeah, other than that, I think that Kiers is the better content, just because I don't like content that basically feeds off of attacking people for weekly or daily uploads. And people can say I do the same thing. My rant channel vents problems and uploads rarely at this point, but if people want to keep making videos on me that need to be addressed, then of course there is going to be more uploads. So you're making more uploads for that channel, not me. So yeah, I don't like content that just abuses people or festers off of other people's success to get them gain. I don't like that. Whether they're making good points or not, I just don't like it. So I'll respect a rant video when it's needed, but it shouldn't be like just fucking sucking up to people for attention. So I prefer Kiers' content, but I prefer Mythical's editing in terms of like covering, because I wouldn't say either of them have better editing in terms of actual like editing skills, because I know Mythical has the better title cards in his rants with like the wavy text and the neon glowing shit. Like, that's pretty fucking neat. But they're both editing pretty well, so I'm gonna give it to them. But anyway, moving on. Next question comes big man 𝙻𝚒𝚗𝚘, my brother. He said, my question is, what are your thoughts on YBR Chopper's music? Now the thing is, he asked me this at the time when they were still kind of like beefing, and I'm not gonna be biased, obviously, because I don't really actually like his music. It's not my kind of taste in music, especially because I'd be doing these bands and stacking that shit up and all that, and like trying to play like the gangster lifestyle, when this is very much not how he lives. We all know that, and he's pretty broke from what I've heard. Not abusing him, but he has admitted that in open comment section. So yeah, he's trying to make money for his family, which I think is very sweet to do such a thing, and I can understand why he's trying. Like, everyone has to try, or otherwise you'll never get anything out of anything. So I feel like some of his music is okay, it's bearable, but I'm not a fan, so that's what I would say my opinions are. 𝙻𝚒𝚗𝚘. Now let's move on to the next question, which comes from Baborn. Regardless, I'm going to answer his question. Who do you think makes better content, me or Mythical? Which was basically just a fucking mimic of Kez's, but he actually put the real one. He put, just kidding. Actual question is, are you going to do Minecraft? If so, would you play servers, since basically all consoles can now play on the same server? I'm aware that there's cross-platform for Minecraft in a lot of games now, and obviously that's helpful when I want to play with friends or just chill on, I don't know, if I was to do a stream where I chill with my gaming. At the moment, I haven't got that kind of setup to do proper gaming that isn't buffering or streaming from one thing to another to get it to a platform, because it causes lag and ping issues and shit. So I would never consider Minecraft in terms of content right now, because I'm an FPS and third-person shooter gamer, and that's why I incorporated the whole Let's Play series into my content, because I know that it allows some kind of like advice, like honest opinion on other shooter games that mix in well with the Call of Duty, which is first person. So I don't think I'll be doing Minecraft, but I have considered it. So it's a good thing you asked that, because I know I have considered being a Minecraft channel, but I never end up sticking with it, and I never become that obsessed with it. Next question comes from Xavvo Rooms. Honestly, I've never fucking heard of this person in my life, but regardless, I'm still going to answer this. So he said, his first question was Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4, or Modern Warfare. By the way, I like the way that he's fitted the two questions in the same comment. That's neat, instead of separating them, but separating them makes, different comments, and it's less confusing to answer in the same thing. But regardless, I'm still going to answer this. So, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4, Modern Warfare. I never played Black Ops 3, I was never a big Call of Duty player, and a lot of people seem to use that as a targeting method to say, like, oh, you can't have opinions, you can't say this, you can't say that, because you never played the old ones. Like, the only old one I actually played was Black Ops 2. I never managed to connect to Xbox Live on my 360, but I did play the zombies, which I thought was sick, and a bit of the campaign, and then I kind of just got sick of it, because I have this gaming sickness thing with, like, really old graphics. It just hurts my brain, pretty much, and just makes me feel twisted in the stomach. But personally, Black Ops 4 had its times where it was alright, and then Modern Warfare, when World War 2 came in, World War 2, I probably grinded that so much, like, as well as on like Prestige 2 or some shit in Black Ops 4 or something. Like, I still bummed the shit out of World War 2. I was grinding it all Christmas time and through January and February, and I did sort of the same thing with Black Ops 4, but Modern Warfare, I've been playing that so long now that I'm actually starting to get gold camos for a lot of my weapons, and I'm fucking level 125 or some shit right now, and I think it resetted literally about 40 days ago, so it's another 20 days or something of the battle pass, or I don't know how much. So I've been playing it quite a lot. So Modern Warfare, definitely. And also he said, can I play with you? Which reminds me of my little brother who says, can I play with you, as a whole fucking jokey thing, play with you as a joke, saying it wrong on purpose. But honestly, I don't play with people I don't know. I might consider doing a playing with subscribers type thing if I got to 500 to 1,000 subscribers, because it's always nice to hand that kind of content in. But at the moment, I just play with mates, close subscribers who might be also friends online, and I just play with my brothers. I don't consider playing with random people because I don't know. I don't have a clue who this person is. But thanks for your questions anyway. Now let's move on to the 5th question, which was from Rick. He said, which one do you think is better, Warzone or Minecraft? Warzone, I can say that's probably one I'm more likely to play, but I think in terms of quality of game, which one was better because of its history, how notorious it was. You know, I used to use notorious a lot now, but it's a good way of summing something up. But yeah, because it's nostalgia and the fact it was played a big part in my growing up, my childhood, I should say. Minecraft would definitely be a better game, but Warzone at the moment is more of a favourite to play, if that makes sense. I'm never really tempted to go on Minecraft, but Minecraft is still a better game. You can't beat an OG, so yeah, let's get on to the next question. 𝙻𝚒𝚗𝚜 said, what are your favourite TV shows or films? Oh god, he's not asked what my favourite is, he's asked me favourites. So, my favourite TV show is The Walking Dead. I loved it from season 1 to 8. I kind of think it got bad after that, and coincidentally I bought the box set 1 to 8 and watched it, and then when I heard about season 9 I didn't think I was ever going to consider buying it because I didn't like it. Same with season 10. I mean, we're all up to our own opinions personally, but yeah, I love The Walking Dead. That's my hands down favourite TV show of all time now. I started watching a little bit in 2017 on like YouTube clips, and then I actually bought it in 2019 and actually got around to watching them all. So yeah, I binge watched them for like weeks on end after school, so it's fucking amazing. I used to watch the Doctor Who series, but I think it went bad after the recent Doctor, and that's not because she's female, that's personally because it's messed with the storyline, how things work, and the companions look like they've been dragged off the fucking streets, for fuck's sake. They look like random people who don't have a clue what they're doing, so I don't know, I just don't think it's as spicy, as interesting Doctor Who. I feel like they've just kind of re-scrapped loads of shitty mob monsters and aliens and used them again because they can't think of anything new, and if they do, it's probably something really fucking corny, so I don't like Doctor Who anymore. But my favourite films, god, a lot of them are horror films. I'd say I've watched, like, because my brother's a big horror collector, he's allowed me to watch some horror movies with him, and then, so I watched with him, like, fucking Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I watched a bunch of other things like Strangers, I've watched all kinds. I've got some horror movies myself. I love the Chucky series. I loved all the Chucky series. They're amazing. But I have to say, one of my most favourite TV shows of all time, as of now, that I actually only just got around to watching, which is sad for most people, but I actually got around to watching Dead Silence, and I fucking loved that movie. Honest to God, I thought it was going to be overdone, too Hollywoody, like, you know, overdone. But because it was an early 2000 and not like a fucking 2016 movie, that movie was amazing. Like, the fucking storyline and everything. It had a nice atmosphere, and the doll is... I just love dolls for some reason, in a creepy way. I would love to actually just collect dolls and get burnt, melted dolls and stuff. I'm weird like that, but I thought it was fucking sick, so I loved Dead Silence. I also liked Silent Hill. I love a bunch of movies. The old 𝙬𝚒𝚗𝚔𝚑 Kid movies, on another note, were bangers. They were amazing old movies. Like, God, it makes me feel so sad knowing they were like fucking 12, 11 years old now. Like, that's insane. But yeah, not going to answer that for too long because I could go on all day binge watching or binge talking about movies. So anyway, next question comes from MVP Elliot. He said, my question is, why aren't people subscribed to Xavvo? I don't know. I really don't know. If you're watching right now and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing, turn on the notification bell. Honestly, it means the world to me. Like, every subscriber I get, it's like seeing someone drop a fucking £1 coin into my non-existent wallet that I'm always spending my money on stuff. So if someone, it's like that, I just like, oh my god, I got another subscriber, or I got another comment that's positive, I got a like, I got, you know, so on. It means a lot. So please subscribe if you are not already, and if you're new around here, and yeah, that's all I can really say to that one. The next one comes from Aidan Murphy. He said, what was the first game you ever played? So this is not the first video game, the first Android, the first laptop game, because I've had my phases where I started up as an Android gamer for probably, I want to say, since I was 8 until I was like 11, so god, that's like fucking 3 years, I think, 3-4 years of Android gaming. Then I went on to PC gaming from 2015 to like 2017, and then I went into Xbox gaming from 2017 to 2020. So I've had my phases. My first ever game was either Pixel Gun 3D, which is an Android game. It's like a Minecraft kind of shooter game, and that was a sick game. Like, it's got so much worse, I think, in my opinion, but it's very nostalgic to return to, and it was definitely one of my first games. Either that or it's Clash of Clans. I actually still play that now. I have My Singing Monsters as well, which was one of the games I played around the time of Clash of Clans. And they're both equally really good games, but I prefer Clash of Clans more, and I don't really play My Singing Monsters anymore as much. I might come on very rarely to collect my stuff up and then just go off, because I'm not into it as much, but I can't delete them because it's just so... I'm so attached to them, you know what I mean? Like, it's like I can't just remove this game because I love it so much. But when it gets to a point where I've completely and utterly turned into an adult, I will probably end up getting bored of some of them, or at least one or two of them. But yeah, my first one was probably Pixel Gun, I'm going to say, or maybe... yeah, it was Pixel Gun, actually. Yeah, it definitely was. Pixel Gun, Minecraft, I played them in 2014. Clash of Clans, I think I started late 2014 or 2015, so yeah. Now, the next question is from 𝙻𝚒𝚗𝚔𝚜, sorry. I can't even pronounce his name. He said, what's your favourite song? Well, I've got a bunch of different favourite songs, so in fact I'm going to pull up my Spotify. So, my favourite songs as of now are like Talk to Me, which is like Tory Lanez, Rich the Kid, and like I don't even know all the people that are on that song, but and I liked Mama by 6ix9ine. I started listening to that and I thought that was pretty good. Kuda is actually one of my favourites, believe it or not. I used to actually hate on this song, I used to hate on it, but I kind of got into the whole angry type rap. I really do like that, so, you know, people can feel free to accuse me, make fun of me, but yet the same person who made fucking Goober is nearly at #1 on the chart, so you can't say much. Either that or it'd be a little top by YBA Young Boy. So it'll be one of those ones, I'd say. Now, the next question I got was from Rick again, and he said, also, do you want a season 2? Basically, what he's on about is, this is one of my channel stalkers called Frank, and he had a channel fucking, like, it was called, like, Hawkster or some shit, and he made this thing called, like, Ace, and it was like a Gmod roleplay type thing. I bet he's gonna hate me bringing this up. I'm gonna get probably double the dislike spams I normally get, regardless of it. So, you know, I keep saying regardless, but still, come on, like, Ace was like 30 FPS or even 20 FPS rendered fucking gameplay. It was awful. It had these shitty little transitions. It was like, my name is Ace. That dude, like, oh my, he was probably one of the worst things. Oh, sorry, I meant to say the best. Sorry, the best thing. So, yeah, Ace season 2. Oh god, I need it. I need it. It's good for my mental health. Please bring back the Ace seasons, Frank. We need it. Oh, and the last question I got was from 𝙻𝚒𝚗𝚔𝚜 again, and he said, what are your opinions on the other YouTubers within this community, i.e. Mythical, Elliot, Zev, It's Josh, etc. So Mythical, this is strange because I kind of made videos and people saw it as a drama thing and started saying, oh, this drama is a mess, and I was like, why is people wording it as a drama? Because I made this video to vent my opinions, to kind of just say what I don't like about him so I can get it out there, and it was never because I fucking, like, despised him. Like, I've said, don't get me wrong, I've said that I despise him at times, but I think it was more out of anger because he has been nice to me. You know, he isn't the worst. I personally think Orn is worse, in my opinion. Like, that's just my opinion, and he's gonna say, wait, how give explanation. Like, I'm allowed to have an opinion. Like, with Mythical, I feel like he's really bad with explaining some stuff. He does waffle a lot, but again, I do the same, so I can't blame him. But personally, I think Mythical has improved. He's got videos which are actually alright, but again, I'm in the middle with him now. I don't hate him that much. I respect that he didn't fucking go off and, like, just attack me for stupid things in his response, which he did make in hour 1. It was kind of just like, it was more like just explaining things better, more chilled, more relaxed, so I'm very happy he did that. But Elliot, I think he's a very good mate. He's very easy to talk to, and he's very mature enough to understand things. He's not one of those people who are very immature about situations. You just meme absolutely everything when there is a point where you have to take some stuff seriously. And I feel like he doesn't find really much way to embarrass you in situations where it makes you look bad. Like, I know Orn's going to get mad that I keep referring to him, but like with him, he used to do stupid stuff or say some stupid stuff that would make us look really bad on our side. Whilst with Elliot, I think he thinks it through before he says a lot of stuff. He has done his bad stuff, obviously, and I'm not a big fan of the Fortnite content, but still, it's not about the content, it's more about the friendship, or the fact that I find him less obnoxious than the Corona clan, for fuck's sake. So yeah, Elliot is alright. Zev, he's alright. I've been talking to him. He's agreed with me with a lot of things I had to say in the mythical videos, despite not being a drama at all. You know, Zev is pretty good. I used to think, you know, he was just all about that drama. He just wakes up and lives and breathes drama for life. But no, he has got some soft spots to him. He can talk to me about some stuff. He's a pretty chill dude, and I would say it's a shame that he quitted his channel, considering he put so much time into his content, and he was just so good at what he did, despite it being the same kind of content as Mythical, which just goes out and just feeds off of attacking people. I feel like he did a very good job, and the way he worded it was lots more professional to Mythical's. So yeah, Zev, by all means, he's fine. Now, it's Josh. I don't really have a problem with it's Josh. I see it's Josh as like an alright individual. Like, he's one of those people that I don't hate him and I don't love him at all. He's one of those people I'm in the middle with. I'm like, he's not doing any harm to me. He seems like a pretty chill person. He has done lots of stupid stuff, like admitting to sub-botting people, dislike spamming them, you know, just sub for subbing, obviously, in live chats and getting his fucking subscriber counts up and just all that. But at the end of the day, he's not hurting anyone. He's not hurting me. He's a pretty sound person. And I don't know what 𝙻𝚒𝚗𝚔 means, because if you're talking about Orn and Rick, like, they're just going to throw a hissy fit if I mention them for like the 5th time this video. So I'm not going to do that. But anyway, thank you for watching. So this is like more than 20 minutes long. I'll try and crop this down if I can. But again, thank you for everyone for your questions. It's really, really kind of you. Not only because you want to know them, but it's just kind that people left comments, because there has been times in the past where I'd asked for comments and like a few people left them, and this was on like some of my inactive channels, and that's why I quitted them. Like, 'cause the subs were inactive, and the fact that so many people have decided to ask me questions, like, which is amazing. Like, it's honestly amazing. So thank you, everyone. Despite our friendships or not, thank you to everyone who left a question. But yeah, thanks for watching. This has been Xavvo. If you enjoyed, please sure to leave a like on this video, comment, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell so you never miss a single video that comes out on this channel. But other than that, thank you for watching. Thanks for leaving questions, and hopefully I helped you all out with your questions you wanted to ask. And yeah, I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye, guys.